looking at this with Riverkeeper, we've seen more and more evidence that local communities can be harmed by this practice. And it's not just the waste, and I'm going to come back to that in a minute, but there have also been, reports of water contamination from the fracking process. You have air pollutants that come from the fracking process. There have been studies, in Wyoming and Colorado where you have ozone concentrations that are higher than downtown Los Angeles in rural areas, and that's because of the air pollutants that are coming from the fracking process and the concentration of the industrial activity in the area. You also have, speaking about it in terms of energy independence, what Riverkeeper would like to see is the country move to truly renewable energy. And I know that people talk a lot about natural gas as potentially being a bridge fuel, but a bridge to what? And in the meantime, you have these effects on local communities. In terms of climate, it does burn a little bit cleaner than coal, so you're going to have less CO2, but there's an issue of methane that leaks from the production process, and that's actually more potent than CO2 over a short-term period, so that's not exactly good for the climate either. And the waste issue is not something that you can really take off the table, because you're talking about from each well, depending on what kind of fracking you're doing and how long the well's producing, you're looking at thousands to hundreds of thousands of gallons of waste per well. And when this is done in an area, you're talking about thousands to hundreds of thousands of wells, and there's really no good answer as to what to do with this waste. And it's a problem that I think that the industry hasn't addressed, and that really needs to be addressed before any of this goes forward any further than it has.